NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded right around the 8. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. That one a first down pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around. Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool in the running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Montgomery going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3. but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. David Montgomery, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that when they knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Crowder. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 30. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They came into this game saying it was important to set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Randolph. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Randolph. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And the Rams hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams have moved out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one going to come up short, low throw. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes quickly to Kelce. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes, another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This one swung out to Montgomery, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 42 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the first half.
Everybody talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Tom Brady, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Dameon Pierce, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Rams. And it was a tricky half to figure out numbers-wise. They've got the lead, but you'd figure they're definitely talking about ways to get this passing game back on track. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
Down right around the 25. On 3rd down, Randolph. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll keep it on the ground. Randolph. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end, Kelsey, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept in breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
Second and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Mahomes firing complete and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Montgomery on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the
now a give to Edmonds. Able to slither by. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Montgomery. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They try again with Montgomery. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff running through the middle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Randolph. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
He'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From the 6. And out come the Chiefs now. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Mahomes finding Juju there for the Kansas City first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. To throw again on second down. Mahomes to the right side, and he's got more complete. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Draw play, Edmonds. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To the right side, it's Kelce. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And again, it's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Mahomes going to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The football going back to the Rams now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.